Ahead of Joe Biden and Donald Trump's dueling visit to the border, a warning on social media from the Border Patrol Union Thursday saying, quote, "Attention, President Biden, keep our name out of your mouth today." The message was posted just hours before the president met with officials in Brownsville, Texas. Meantime, 300 miles to the west, Donald Trump appeared with the president of the National Border Patrol Council, Brandon Judd, in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Sir, I want you to know, your agents, my agents, they're mad as hell. Absolutely mad that President Biden went to Brownsville, Texas, rather than going to Arizona, rather than going to San Diego, California, rather than coming to Eagle Pass, Texas, which has been the epicenter.
Trump's speech highlighting the crimes committed by illegal crossers, including the most recent murder of Virginia nursing student Laken Riley. The accused is a Venezuelan national who crossed over illegally into El Paso, Texas in 2022.
Allowing thousands and thousands and actually millions and millions of people to come. Could be 15 million, could be 18 million by the time he gets out of office, because hopefully the biggest risk we have is 9 months. That's a long time. Right. A lot of bad things can happen. I always say in speeches and rallies, it's if you take the 10 worst presidents in the history of our country and you added them all up, all of the problems, all of the lousy jobs they've done, you can add them all up. It's not as bad as this one man has done for our country.
President Biden sent a message to Trump.
Instead of telling members of Congress to block this legislation, join me, or I'll join you in telling the Congress to pass this bipartisan border security bill.
The Border Patrol agents who met with Joe Biden during his visit reportedly said they were ordered to be there. Mike?
A federal judge on Thursday blocked Texas from enforcing a new law that would make illegal immigration a state crime. U.S. District Judge David Ezra of the Western District of Texas' ruling grants a preliminary injunction that keeps Senate Bill 4 from taking effect next week. Under the law, an illegal immigrant in Texas custody could either agree to a judge's order to leave the U.S. or be prosecuted on misdemeanor charges of illegal entry. If someone was deported and came back into the U.S., they would be arrested again under more serious felony charges. The judge wrote in his ruling that states may not exercise immigration enforcement power except as authorized by the federal government. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton's office has appealed to the Fifth Circuit, saying this: Texas has a clear right to defend itself from the drug smugglers, human traffickers, cartels, and legions of illegal aliens crossing into our state as a consequence of the Biden administration's deliberate policy choices. A recent survey by Gallup shows that 55% of Americans see illegal immigration as a major threat and the #1 problem in America. The survey, released on Tuesday, shows that 90% of Republicans, 54% of independents, and 29% of Democrats view illegal immigration as a problem. The country's ongoing challenges at the U.S.-Mexico border, with monthly encounters exceeding 100,000, contribute to this sentiment. Dissatisfaction with President Biden's handling of immigration has led to a 33.3% net disapproval rating on the issue, impacting his overall approval numbers. And now the Daily Mail is reporting that calling illegal immigrants newcomers was introduced by the White House ahead of President Biden's border visit, which has sparked outrage from many lawmakers, including House Homeland Security Committee Chairman Mark Green. He told the Daily Mail the White House is using such dishonest and misleading language to trick Americans, and that Americans universally oppose providing billions of dollars in taxpayer-funded benefits to illegal aliens. Greg.